Wow, guys, this is crazy. So I just got this RV for free, but holy crap, it actually worked. It's crazy. And the fact that I did it means that you guys can do it. Been doing some vacuuming in here. Kind of laid down a couple pieces of floor just to see how it looked. I think I'm going to put that all the way up the wall, make it look nice. But when I was cleaning out the wheel wells, I actually noticed that if you look down in there, a hole. And if you look down in there, a hole. And it's the same on the other side. It's like this thing was only supposed to be driven when the sun was shining, no rain. I don't get it. This damn tank is not square with the floor. Like, you actually look at the edge there, it is very not square. No bueno. There's a lot of things that I don't care about, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine, I'll let it slide. But when it comes to things not being square, okay. Got it straightened out. You can see by the hole just how off it was. Nothing lines up anymore. But you know what? I am happy. And that's all that matters. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Whew. So I'm going to be building the bed frame ahead of time so that once I do get this place insulated and walled in, I can just fit it in because I'm running out of things to do. It's raining outside. I don't really want to seal any more of the windows, but I still want to do something. I gotta do something. So that's the plan. Wow, guys, this is crazy. So I just sold the last piece of the RV that I needed before I could officially say that I've almost got this RV for free. I am only into the RV now for $100. That's it. I managed to make almost everything back from selling the internals of the RV and stuff that I don't need because it's old. People go crazy over those Dometic fridges right now, especially the hot water tanks as well. I sold the hot water tank for $300. I sold the fridge for $300. That's $6 right there. I sold some of the cabinetry for $50. I sold some of the propane wiring stuff for another $50. So we're up to $7. And then I sold the converter for another $50. So right there, I'm at $750. So the water tank, I'm not going to sell. I did put it up, and I put it up for $150. Somebody did talk to me about buying it, but I thought, you know what? No, I kind of want to keep that. I want to use it. So having all of that considered, holy crap, it actually worked. It's crazy. I can't believe that it actually worked. So I'm stoked. I hope you're stoked about it. And that's where the title of this video is going to be. It's pretty awesome. I'm crazy. I can't believe that that actually worked. And the fact that I did it means that you guys can do it. Like, there are campers out there, as well as, like, they don't even have to be RVs. They can be tent trailers. They can be the ones that sit in the back of an 8-foot truck bed. There's even the 11-foot ones, for the long boxes. Those ones usually are not as sought after because a lot of people have short boxes now. Those things, I've seen them. Now, all of this money that I'm talking to you about is in Canadian dollars as well, because I'm Canadian. Maybe I'll put up some conversions if I have time, but I've seen them go for as low as $500, and that's with a working fridge, a working hot water tank. They have water tanks in them. Sometimes they've got the ovens and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, even if you got that for $500, if you could sell the hot water tank for $3 and the fridge for $3, you're already $100 ahead. Yeah, little tip for you.
Now, a lot of you guys might be saying, why the heck would you sell most of the stuff inside of the camper if you're planning to use it? And yes, I can understand how it can be a hard concept to kind of grasp, but when you think about it, you can get a mini cubic fridge brand new for about $150, $200. If you get them used, sometimes you can find them for $50. For me, I'm planning to put a solar system into this RV. I don't want to use a 12-volt fridge because they don't really keep things cold. They keep them cool, but in the summer, like, it gets 45, 50 degrees here sometimes. That's like 100 to 110 Fahrenheit. I need something with a little more power. When it comes to the hot water tank, instead of having something that runs off of propane consistently to keep 6 gallons of water warm all the time, and you're having to turn it on and off and on and off if you want to try and save propane, you can go on Amazon and you can get one of those hot water on demands that run off of propane. They're only like $120. So with the fridge, I found mine for free. I got it from an ad on Facebook where somebody was just like, take it. And I went running. I found it. I got it. With the hot water on demand, $150 on Amazon. Sold the hot water tank for $300. That means I'm positive $150 on that. When it comes to the propane stuff in itself, the only thing I'm going to use propane for is the hot water on demand, is my little cooktop, my 2-burner, 3-burner cooktop, depending on what I can find. The converter, don't need it because the only thing that's going to be running off of 12 volt, which will come direct from the batteries, is going to be the lights, and I'm not really going to be hooking into shore power with this. I might wire it in, but where I go camping, I'm not somewhere that you can plug in. That's not my way of doing things. The water tank and the pump, of course, I'm going to need to keep those. So, of course, that's off the plate. The stove with the 3-burner cooktop on it, way overqualified for what I want to do. I'm not going to be baking bread when I'm out in the bush. Well, if I do, I use my cast iron Dutch oven, so that's off of the list too. So this way isn't for everybody, and it is a bit to, if you buy something, rip everything out, because some people like the convenience of having all of that stuff. So this method of doing things is not for everybody, and it's not a quick fix either. It's not like you're gonna buy this thing and you're gonna be able to sell things in 3 days, couple days. If you want to be able to get all the money you can get, it might take a month. It might take 2 months, depending. I got lucky and I underpriced the stuff that I had so that I could sell it quick. Now, if you're willing to do that and you spend less than I do, hey, you're going to be ahead of the game. If you spend more than I do, like for example, you could buy a $2,000 RV, and if you can sell all the stuff on the inside and kind of do your own repair work, you might be able to say that you bought it for $1,000, and then you can take that money that you made back and invest it back into the RV or the camper or whatever, so that you can get more out of it on your terms. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes effort. So this is a hack, but it's not a quick and easy kind of hack. It's more of, oh, I didn't think of that. That's totally a way we can approach this. So yeah, I mean, it worked for me. It can work for you. I just wanted to kind of throw that in there to make sure that there's no confusion where people might throw their last dollars and be like, oh, hey, I can get this for free. It's not that easy. Nothing in life is easy. But hey, if I can do it, you can do it. If you've got a little bit where you can throw it to the side and be like, hey, let's see how this goes, try it. You'll have an adventure just like I am. Okay, y'all, change of plan. So, have the 2x2s. They're not really working the way that I wanted them to. After the success of being able to sell the hot water tank and the fridge, I had to make a trip to the town next to me, went and bought a little bit of lumber. I found these 2x3s on sale. They were only $7 a piece. I got 2. Probably should have gotten more, but wasn't really thinking ahead. I also bought a 1x4, and I kind of wish I got more of these too, but I was being cheap. So yeah, instead of having the 2x2s in sections that go across, I'm going to have these 2x3s go across as the main support, and then I'm going to have the 1x4 go across as the side bracing, like where you lay on the mattress and it makes sure that you don't fall through. Okay, so you're probably confused as to why I put it at the very back now when I said I was possibly going to use those as pieces for the middle, or if I was going to use it for the middle. I can't even remember what I said. That's what's great about having ADHD. You're always just on the fly. You never know what you're going to do. Everything is almost an improvisation, at least for me. So now what I have thought is having this at the back, because the camper is kind of like this. If I put a board right here for the bed, it's going to hit on the edge of where this bottom slope is. I had to move the support beam forward a few inches. I'm still going to have one of these 2x3s along the very back, but now this is going to be the carrier of most of the weight, because I don't want to put the weight on the back end of the camper walls. I want everything to hold to it, but I don't want the weight to be on it. Maybe that doesn't make sense at all. It works up here, so you'll see what I mean when I'm done.
Got some more 2x2s. Went down to the place that I grabbed these, and there was quite a few, so they showed up just in time. Man, I love free. Now we're going to repurpose one of the pieces of plywood that was above the hot water tank where the seat was. This is where the seat belts used to come out of. And this is going to now become the floor for the fridge. Okay, let's hope this fits. Okay, that fits like a glove. I guess the last thing to do is throw in the fridge and see if it fits before we put the walls on. There we go. This little foot sticks out a little bit, but I'm going to adjust that because I don't like how it sits there. Also, the fridge opens up this way. I'm going to switch the hinges around so that it opens this way. But look at that! Wow, guys, what a day it's been. I know it's been a couple weeks since I posted, but like I said, things are gonna start slowing down a little bit. But holy, I can't believe we did it. Like, that's crazy. I can't believe that I've been thinking about this for a while, and from the beginning I was like, wonder if I could pull this off. I could have even gotten more money for the stuff that I sold, but I didn't want to wait around. Facebook Marketplace, as you know, is a very fun place to sell stuff. It gets very annoying and very old very quickly. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Got the fridge in, we got that framed in, kind of working on the bed. I'm kind of jumping back and forth right now, just trying to keep myself entertained, because if I fixate on something for too long, every now and then I get bored. Part of the ADHD brain, you know. But I'm going to try and keep this as open concept as possible. The battery bank with all of the solar system stuff is going to be going underneath in this little area right here, and that hole is going to be filled with another piece of the tin from the outside on the other side of the bed, because I have something really cool planned for over there. Those pull-out cook drawer things you see on some of those utility campers, stuff like that. I got that in the works too. Stick around to see. So enough blabbing. I'm stoked. Hopefully you're stoked. Progress is being made. So stick around, like, subscribe, share, and we will see you next time.